It's Royals on the Rock.
We're recording now. Oh look, we have a new viewer who just turned up in time
Excelsior.
to see
Okay.
just in time to see the technical difficulties. Hello, Zach.
Oh well, it's great, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, having some bloody company having its board of directors, a bunch of shareholders turn up to look at what they've made, which is a table, and the goddamn table collapses. Anyway, what a terrible, terrible turn of events. We're back on though, and exciting times are ahead, I'm sure. Where do we leave off? What were you doing?
Well, we finished getting everything from the auction house. So the auction house is now useless to us. So is the shop. They're done. So we need to start doing some expeditions. Well, we do because we've got.
No, but if they're gone, they're gone. Don't worry about it.
But we still have nothing.
What do you mean nothing? You've got a table of cards there.
We do have a table of cards, yes. Hang on, what aspect does that? Doesn't have any aspect. Oh look, you can actually use reason.
Sounds like something a teacher would say.
Oh no, what's this? I don't have any dread to put in this dread clock, so we'll be alright.
Good, good, good.
Right, so I've got my health back from my my healthy dreaming. What else can we be doing?
What else can we be?
We've
That's
got
pretty
money.
cryptic.
I guess
How
we
much?
just try and recruit some more followers, but I want to get rid of this notoriety first. But then we need a heart follower to get rid of the notoriety. It's just we're stuck in a bit of a lull for 100 and something seconds. If we're playing it cautiously.
Ooh, give me 30 odd seconds to just close my mic up. Bear with.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what you meant. Sorry, Zach.
I think we'll just call it the episode of interruptions. It's all good.
Who's interrupting you?
It was my lovely neighbour was on her way to bed and remembered she had accepted a parcel for me during the day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's very
Parcel.
friendly, and it only looks slightly destroyed. So there we are. I'm very pleased.
Was your neighbour shaking it to figure out what was inside it?
Yeah, I think so. It was nothing for her. It was anti-neighbour spray.
So,
I think I know what this is. Okay, well that's all.
I need to
Popular and positive.
I need to find some lanternness.
Lanternness.
Yeah, and then we need to figure out whether we can start going on some of these expeditions, don't we? Well, I can put that in there. That we start exploring.
Yeah, I mean, do we really need to? We do.
We
That's the answer.
we definitely do need to. What have you given me? Stop giving me restlessness. Useless. Oh, I need to make some dread. Here's some handy restlessness. Because dread gets
What?
rid of fascination. So I've got a fascination clock running. And that's going to make more fascination if I'm not careful.
Well, once again, it's getting quite technical for me.
We're just managing, and we're just kind of ticking down some time and waiting, and there's 200 seconds on the evidence, so we can go back to normal speed.
So this is kind of like what a childhood is for regular people. You know, at the time it seems really boring and blah blah blah, but you know, when you get a bit older, people will go, "You should have enjoyed that time."
Absolutely. Aha! Here's the thingy that I needed. So let's put that in there. And then we put
The thingy.
The thingy.
Use your mouth words. Come on, come on.
I needed something with an aspect of lantern of at least 2. So
And you found such a thing?
getting rid of my fascination with some dread gave me a consciousness of radiance. Yeah, that's what I just said.
I remember that.
So now we're going to go back to passionately dreaming about wood.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't need that dread. I now have dread that I didn't need.
See, now I did have a little thought prior to the show.
Yeah.
Which we probably can't apply for this one, but you know, going forward, I think it's no secret that most people have these. I think what the internet calls shower thoughts. You know, like really weird.
Yeah.
Philosophical.
I'm familiar
quandaries.
with the term. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try and commit myself to writing those down in my day-to-day horrors, and then, you know, and then when we commit to this lovely little slice of recording, I'll bring up my list, and we can, in times of quiet in the game when there's not a lot going on, we can hash them out a bit.
Yeah. Have you got any ready, or is this just going forward?
Oh no,
thing?
it's a future thing.
Ah, disappointing. I want some shower thoughts.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, I could Google some, but they wouldn't be ours. I think it's more beautiful if it's something that we've concocted. Although either way, you're always going to get somebody going, "Oh well, I bet it's not yours." Sorry about the crinkling. You can probably hear that. I'm trying to get this bloody box away from me.
It's all right. You crinkle away. Let's get. So I'm gonna keep exploring, and I don't really have anything to study. Shall I try and improve my passion? Let's improve my passion.
I can't think of a reason why not.
I'm having hiccups.
Do you have hiccups, or do hiccups happen to you?
I think hiccups happen to you. I don't think that you have hiccups.
Or is there any semantic difference in that question?
I don't know if there is.
Is it the same thing?
It's an annoying question.
Yeah. Have I have I had a child, or has the child had me? Well, both.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately for the child.
So, we're going back. So,
you going back to the mantis? Back to the wood?
We're looking for rumours.
Because rumours leads to cretins that you can employ.
Cretins. We need more cretins.
Cretins. We seem to be playing a special mode of this game. I don't know if you've noticed, where every single game we start with 2 cretins.
What 2 cretins? What are you on about? Me and
Us.
you. Yeah.
Us little bag boys.
Ooh, we have a subtle fracture.
Subtle fracture.
Should we see if we can
don't know if that sounds like a political way of describing an injury. You know, if who was that guy in the news recently? He was some. This is local as well on the Rock itself. Some English football player. Not football, rugby.
Oh, the rugby player, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is somebody at work walked past the courthouse when he was coming out of it, and there was all these paparazzi and all that kind of stuff trying to nab a photo. But that sounds like something the defense attorney would say is well, in my client's defense, the supposed victim only got a subtle fracture. I definitely feel like that term's going to be employed.
Absolutely.
Maybe this game has opened the door, or the mansus, if you will.
So, I found a combination.
Are you gonna go nose straight in with no flashlight? See if you break said nose, or are you gonna play it careful?
Well, I don't know. I think you should read this out once it comes up on your screen, because I'm a bit concerned.
I can see it. I just have to full screen it. Okay, what we got here? A hint was once a living mortal, and then a dead one. Okay, and now it's something else. Ooh, their summoning requires lantern for the light which drew them to the mansus, and edge for the striving they've endured in mirrors. This sounds like you're definitely going to get a zombie. That's a zombie, right?
I've clicked start. We're going to do it. We're going to summon our first creature from the mansus, hopefully. And it's not going to fail. And it's not going to...
Do you know what we do with them?
No.
Okay.
I haven't got...
I don't know what they're for.
I don't know either. But we're going to do it, because I feel like that's how you learn in Cultist Simulator. Do the thing that kills you, and then figure out why it killed you, and then...
Because it's season 3 and people need something different.
Do it differently next time. Right, a buzzing in the brain. I don't need that. I don't need any of these things. Which is fine. It's totally fine.
You're your own man.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm actually quite skeptical about how well this plan is going to go.
I've got some contentment. I'm excited. The tension, 15 seconds. I could speed it up, but I'm not going to.
Speed. Don't. Nah.
Done. 4 seconds.
We've wasted like 10 hours of our life. People can waste 15 seconds.
Hint. The hinter are most comfortable behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you. They slide under doors and kill with glass. But they cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. What on
sounds good.
earth have I summoned? If this breaks free, it may assault you or consume your followers.
Okie dokie.
I don't feel like this was a good idea.
I think you're good. No, you're not.
Not everything from the mansus can speak, but everything can understand mortal speech, even if it has passed the white door. Do I speak to a hint to see what it does, or is that going to eat me?
I don't know. I feel like you're out of luck.
Oh, send a potent minion to murder a hunter. My minion is powerful, but the hunter is unlikely to survive.
What's unlikely? Oh, didn't we say that this went Was it 40% chance, 80, and then 100? It was something like that.
Yeah, wasn't it 30, 70, 100?
Or was
I
it
don't-
37? I thought it was 4-8. Does sound a bit weird.
I've summoned a hint and it's all going to go wrong. Right, so study this with 2 glimmering. Study this with 2 glimmering. Okay. Let's do that quickly. And you've given me some restlessness. I need to paint my restlessness. Paint. With passion. And money? Can I just do it without? Oh, I can just do it without, that's fine. Oh, I have a contentment, that's fine. Let's keep exploring these strange streets. How do you contain a devourer? I could put it in the cupboard.
I think the classic thing to do is to feed it its own feet and then just watch it struggle.
It says it
You
can.
know?
It says it can slip under doors. Right.
Like I said, feed it its own feet.
I feel like we've made a terrible mistake. So we need to write
What
that.
do you mean we?
We need to write that down, right? So that was 6 lantern.
Do you think I've got a pen and paper or something? What's going on?
Yes, you do.
Oh, let me open it up.
So that was 6 lantern, 5
Hang on.
knife.
Hang on. Microsoft Word is unable to connect right now. Why would it need to connect to anything? Oh, jeez Louise. Did I save it in the cloud or something?
You tell me.
Why would a Word file... Doing it again. We're unable to connect to your network right now.
You obviously have no
That's
internet
bizarre.
connection.
No, but why would Microsoft Word need a network connection to refer to a file on in my hard drive?
I have no idea, dude.
Well, let's. Okay, so that was 17 moth
No.
and
6 lantern,
I got it.
5 knife. Or
Knife,
edge.
yeah.
It's called edge, but knife will do. And 6.
Let's call it knife edge.
And 6 lock.
6 lock.
Hang on,
And
I've got another one of those subtle fractures, so we could try and summon something else.
Would you want me to just put? I've put equals on the other side of it. Do you want me to wait until we know whether this ends the game or not to finish that sentiment?
No, because we need to know how to do this, even if it kills us.
Do we?
Yeah! Oh. I need more forge. Anyway, let's not do that. I can't. That's the only combination that has worked so far. 3. Right, so. I still have a hint. I now have a human corpse. And some notoriety. My hint has successfully murdered our hunter. And now I need to figure out what we're going to do with the human corpse to get rid of it.
Is the human corpse kind of like Uber notoriety?
It's just it either gets sucked in itself, or it turns into notoriety when it's finished.
Right. How long does it last for?
60 seconds, but then the notoriety is like 3 minutes. Or 5 minutes, whatever it is.
Did you say 60 seconds? That's
Si-
not too bad.
Yeah, human corpses seem to rot really quickly.
Yeah. Or it's all relative and the Inspector stays around for like 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good use of a corpse.
Hmm.
I can't seem to do
Feed
it.
it to the Devourer.
Oh, it's a brilliant idea. It's taken it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't even know you could feed it stuff.
I didn't know either, but it's gone in there.
In it goes.
Down the hatch.
Gotta throw some salt and pepper in next time. What are you doing?
A light seasoning.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine that for some reason I would imagine that human flesh is rather salty anyway.
I'm not sure how you would know that. We have a new acquaintance.
I've got to go. Stop the recording.
I'm just gonna go
No,
and clean out the freezer.
Alright, here's a question then.
Okay.
Does all animal sweat taste salty?
I do not know.
So, because if we could work that out, if it's a no, then we can understand at least why I might think that human flesh would taste salty.
I'm now worried because it didn't eat the corpse.
What did it do?
It just spat the corpse out again, and now it's still here. It still has 180 seconds left on it.
What, the corpse?
No, the hint. The hint disappears.
Oh, right.
I don't know what to do with it. I'm worried at like 180 seconds it's just going to eat someone or something.
I think that's probably true. What's the actual description for the hint?
They cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. They slide under doors and kill with glass.
The hinter. So this type of monster is actually called a hinter?
Is it? The hinter are most comfortable. But I think hinter is a group of hints.
Oh, I assumed it was the type of creature it was. Like you might,
So,
I don't know, you might get the lurker, the hinter.
This is hint. This thing is called hint, and it says the hinter are, so that's plural.
Yeah. So it's a type of something.
It's one of many hints. Anyway, we've got a new associate to recruit. Edge and Lantern.
Leo. He's in for a wild ride.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this hint.
Can't you sometimes get people that are just like nameless no-nos?
Oh, I have an
Pawns,
idea.
you got a pawn.
Oh no, I don't have Yeah, I could try and feed him a pawn, I guess. Right, hang on, let's do that quickly. I can send it to search for something which will keep it busy for 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Beautiful.
I just keep throwing it in there to keep it eternally busy so it can't eat me. Right. Leo is now a believer of the heart. We needed a heart one, but it's not what I actually wanted. So we need Mirror of Glory. Oh, I don't have... What else can I use? Oh, I just found a random person. Okay, that's fine. You can keep finding a random person. Oh no, what's going on?
What?
A new hunter has shown up.
Why?
Just because they
right.
turn up every now and then. Which means they're going to find three notoriety, or 2 notoriety and a corpse, depending on what order. Hang on, let me just check my work quickly. Oh, step 6 of 17 after a whopping 7 hours. I am going to be up late tonight.
You step what of what?
6 of 17.
When do you start it?
6 o'clock.
Oh, do you have to stay up for the whole thing?
Yep.
Hell's Teeth, you in tomorrow?
Yep. 7 o'clock. It might still be running at 7 o'clock.
Well, how does this work then? You can't possibly go in after not sleeping at all.
Yep, I have to. It's my job.
But what you're looking after is for your job, I assume.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't know, how could that... I don't know. I think the word illegal springs to mind.
Except it's not because they don't actually say that they make you. It's just, heavily frowned upon if you don't. So it's your choice. Oh, Wakefield is back. So the question is, do we now use our hint to immediately try and kill Wakefield? Are you there?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm just trying to take it all in.
What do you reckon? As soon as our hint is back, should we set him free on the Wakefield? I like how it's the same 2 inspectors as well this time.
I'm starting to wonder if there are more than 2. There must be, because people would just kill both of them, right? And they're unique. Isn't that a thing? They say there's no more or something?
He started a damn investigation already. And I've got 2 notoriety.
What a jerk.
I know. Just give me a break, man. I was trying to murder you.
Yeah, just slow down. What's your rush?
Hold on, yeah. There's... I sent a thing that lives behind mirrors to murder you with glass by sneaking under your door. At least you could do is hold on a minute.
The more you say that, the more harrowing it gets. Ugh, I really don't like it. It's what was that show that with the Demigorgon? Stranger Things. You watched that at all?
I did, yes. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, me too. I was a beautiful nod to board games and such.
Yeah.
But I don't know, this thing that hides behind mirrors and all that crap. Yeah, that's put me in the wrong frame of mind.
I don't know what Wakefield's gonna keep slurping up.
Nah, leave him alone.
Nah, he's
just doing his job.
he's got to go.
The Devourer. But wasn't there a thing about it not being able to face mortals' eyes or something?
Yeah, so they're happiest when they're behind, and then it says behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you, but it cannot survive the gaze of a mortal. So how do I just look at it?
I don't know. So it's a sneak attack, basically.
Yeah. The little picture of it is it in a mirror? Can you see the picture of it? Shall I zoom right in?
I didn't even. I just thought it was like a lemon or something, to be honest.
Lemon.
Oh, that right. Okay. I think a lemon was a fair assessment from a distance.
Lemon.
Bearing in mind, not only am I not watching it full screen, because I need to see the chat feed, but it's not as high quality
Right.
on the yeah.
I should have turned the quality up. Sorry.
What do you mean? You?
Wakefield. Oh, do you not have? Right. So, hint. Talk. Wakefield. Go.
No, apparently I can turn the quality up. I had no idea. Well, it's not done anything yet. Have you stopped? Are you considering stuff? Or are you...
Stop. I'm still considering things. And I'm excited to see whether we also murder Wakefield. He's going to get what's coming to him after the last time.
You sound like a spurned schoolchild. He'll get what's coming to him. Wakefield.
You gotta play the part, man. Get into it.
I am into it. Accuse me of not being into it. I'm here. With my beer.
Okay.
Slightly quit and let's carry on.
6 seconds until the murder of Wakefield. Oh.
I wonder what the likelihood of this happening is.
I await word. I don't know, but if Wakefield does kill the hint, then hey, look, a human corpse. Then
shut up. Did it work?
It worked. I found a way to reliably murder people.
Okay.
Which may or may not include myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know.
I don't know. If it's only got 109 seconds left on it.
What, the hint?
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with it.
What did it start with? 200?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't... I'm going to send it to explore the city, because that means its timer doesn't run down.
Right. Well, shouldn't it just fleet when it gets to 109?
I don't know. I've never summoned anything before.
False.
What do you mean, false?
Hey,
Leo is a believer.
you get your weird little rumours and you summon people to help with your cause.
So that... Hey, Leo can now be a believer. What have you found? A fortune teller. Don't really need a fortune teller. I can't study a human corpse.
You can.
I was wondering if we'd go into like some kind of weird... I mean, I'm a doctor at an institute. I should be able to study human corpses after they've been murdered by spectral beings.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your lot in life.
My job.
My job. How very British of you.
I feel like this is going super well. until we get eaten.
Yeah, that's exactly what the main character says, but well, not the main character. A character says before they get their heads sliced off.
So I'm hoping that if it does decide to eat someone, I can pick who, and then we can just feed it the pawns. What do you reckon? What we got here? Ooh, a consciousness of radiance. Right, so
Was it
Leo.
plural? Was it
Leo-
actually plural?
What?
The consciousness of...
Radiance.
It was radiance. Okay.
But I do have
You
to.
went consciousness of radiant.
I don't think so. think you
I
just-
don't... Well, if only we were recording what we were saying.
Absolutely. So that's not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Right, so if I speak to Leo, send him, he can do some charming for me, so he can get rid of my notoriety.
Okay. Sending out old charmy Leo.
Yeah, so Leo is going to get rid of a notoriety for us.
Right.
We're going to go looking for more people.
Lantern-wise, we've got a representation for everything, right?
What do you mean lantern-wise?
Whatever they're called, you know the.
The aspect, the laws.
Yeah.
I think so. We've got at least level 1 for everything. We've got really high.
Okay. The purple one.
This invokes and acknowledges and welcomes the passage to silence. Is that?
Okay, so we're missing representatives from 5 of the laws.
We're missing what? Sorry. Oh, the disciples.
Yeah, some sort of human representation for each of them.
The hint is breaking free. What do I do?
I'm not sure if it's going to be that bad. I feel like the risk was... Mind you, the card's getting paler, but that happens anyway.
Yeah. If this thing murders me and ends my run, I'm not going to be best pleased. But I suppose then I will have learned something, I suppose. Right, it's getting rid of my reputation.
I mean, if it was going to take you out, how would it do it? It
By
would
stabbing
throw a
me in
bunch
the...
of cards at you?
I don't know. I've never summoned anything. It
Stop
could
saying that.
could literally do anything, and I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Okay, well, I'm going to vote worst case scenario, it's going to chuck like 2 to 3 of something you really don't want your way, like dread or something.
It's
at the
going to
same
chuck
time.
like 19 dread on the table, and then immediately start a dread clock.
19. And then start 8 dread clocks. And
Right.
then it just deletes all the save data on my hard drive. Yeah,
Including this video.
yeah. And it's all gone, and then it contacts my bank and tells them I've been lying.
Don't tell them that. They'll find out.
Tell them what?
I've been
I
lying.
didn't know it was a secret. Anyway,
It just went. It didn't do anything.
I knew it! So yeah, I reckon the risk must be when you actually summon it in the first place. That's when you're going to get screwed, if you're going to get screwed, you know?
Do you think?
Well, isn't that how it is with most things? The result of the attempt is the bad thing?
I don't know. So somebody's
You know,
turned
if
up.
you-
Someone's turned up to do an investigation. Ah, and of course the mantis pops now. No!
Yeah, you got that. You got that note. You got that note or IRT.
I didn't pause quick enough
Get
again.
it in time. Yeah.
So now we're gonna have another hunter, and I don't have my hint to kill it anymore. I'm gonna have to summon a new hint, and risk being devoured.
Will you even get a hint? Can you take a hint?
I think we always get a hint. I've discovered.
What do you mean? We always get a hint. How could you possibly know that?
Well, it said, "Do you want to summon a hint?" So I hit yes
What?
because I didn't know what a hint was. Spencer Hobson, Mystic. This hunter will usually survive attacks by creatures of the Mantis. Oh, great. Oh,
Well, usually. Oh, do you think they? Do you think the game actually threw that person out because we've already killed them with a creature? Like one person?
I don't know. I reckon it's just random chance.
Random chance.
Random chance. Oh, look, he got me a peculiar rumour. That's a good way of getting more people.
People.
Oh, what am I going to do with Hobson then? I could try and send Rose after him.
Nah. Is she
She's
a
a-
knifey
She's a
edge
knifey.
person?
Or I could just keep trying to destroy the...
Yeah. What level is she?
She's a disciple. Yeah,
Uh,
she's not...
no, I don't think it's worth it. In my humble. Now I've got a question about the peculiar rumor.
Okay.
Do you think that you spread the rumor or you hear it? Like, is it that you go to a tavern and go?
Well, it says track...
if you want to, if you want to find the meaning of this life, come to Hawkins Bazaar on this day, or is it the other way around? Do you go to a place and people like, we hear there's this guy called Davey who lives on the 3rd floor of the Sanamantham hotels, and he speaks to himself and raves about something called the Mansus.
Well, it's
And you're like, gotta
when
get
you
him.
when you put it in the explore verb, it says track down a rumor. I suspect at the end of this story, I may find someone who will hear what I have to say. So I think you hear a rumor.
So yes, you've heard a rumor about somebody that may be interested in what you're interested in.
Yeah.
Cool, that works. Question answered.
So we're gonna get some more. So we've got Cat Caro.
Okay.
She's a stage medium and fortune teller. So we've got one notoriety and we've got some hankers
Stage
on.
medium and fortune teller go hand in hand, let's be honest.
They really do, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, so let's keep going. Let's keep getting some more rumours because we're just gonna eat the evidence if it happens. Let's play a little bit risky. Oh, hang on, we've already got evidence. We need to not do anything risky. Whoops. I didn't see that there. This might be an issue, eh?
Yeah, is it 2 tentative evidence makes what, like, evidence?
Uh-oh. I sent him to get rid of my notoriety and he came back with the notoriety and an extra rumour.
Huh.
And now I'm going to end up with even more notoriety.
Can you send them away at the same time that the
We have an issue. Right, let's hold on to the evidence.
I'm sure I've asked this before, but you can't stash stuff in a verb and then wait until the clock comes and then send it on its way.
They will actually take stuff out of a verb unless it's already being used. But then even sometimes, even if it's being used, it seems to be able to drag it out. Like I don't know if I want another rumour anymore. I've got loads of rumours now.
2. Oh no, they're something else.
So I've already got one notoriety. I'm already exploring another rumour. He's doing his investigation. I must just hold on to this evidence, hadn't I? Oh, look, some restlessness. Great.
Do you need to work? Have you been working?
I haven't been working. I've only got 14 money. Well, we're gonna first of all, we are going to paint. Did painting notoriety get us more notoriety?
I cannot remember. I can't remember what gets rid of notoriety. There was a way, wasn't there?
There was a way. He's just going to make more tentative evidence. It's really annoying.
Don't you fret.
I'm not fretting. I'm just. I am.
You're using your fret voice.
I'm concerned. Right, so he's going to spit out some evidence. So now we've got 2 tentative evidence. Still. Right. We now have 2 people to recruit. Let's explore this peculiar rumour. We're going to have 3 people to recruit. And then I think we should try and get rid of some evidence with our moth people. I just painted the last one.
Yeah, if they can get rid of it.
Yeah, there's a chance they might die, but...
Oh my god. Destroying evidence? Shouldn't they just get arrested or something? And come back to us in like 800 seconds.
Well, if you get arrested by an actual investigator, you don't come back.
No, they just, yeah, right. Put you in the pit.
Let's put this
Go on.
evidence.
Go on, in the pit.
The scheme will most likely succeed. There is always a chance something will go awry. We're going to risk it.
See, I think you've made a risky game of it so far.
Yeah, you gotta... Right, let's actually do some work then. Let's do some work. So we need to start doubling up on some more follower types. Because we've got 2 moth, we've got 2 knife. We don't have any lantern despite being a lantern cult, and we don't have any winter or any lock. So I really would like some more types of people. Because we did the Forgotten Mithrium, we did that last time, but we did it with 2 lantern... Right, we've got 3 people to recruit now. But our talk verb is busy.
Busy.
Got some dread and some contentment, so let's dump them in this dream verb. Get rid of them. Let's see if this has been successful. Go back to work while we're at it. I think I need to scooch my verbs up one tiny bit because they're just... I can't quite grab the cards underneath them when I click on them.
Huh.
Right, so 1 tentative evidence has gone. My disciple has returned without the evidence. There goes the evidence. So now I just have 1
notoriety.
Oh, I have 2 notoriety.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah. There's
so-
one on the right hand side as well.
Yeah, so that's...
Look at that, Spencer as well. He can see it. He's aware.
He is aware. So we're going to try and get rid of 1 more notoriety. Then we're going to go on a recruiting spree. I feel like I should be like studying something. I haven't studied for like 20 minutes, half an hour, an hour. I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. What's this giving me anyway? Consciousness of radiance. That's unfortunate because I need one of those. So, the temptation of enlightenment might be how we win the game, but I don't know how to get to that point.
I just missed that.
So we have a temptation card which says it is one way to win the game.
Right. But
So
as with all the others, we imagine fraught with risk.
yeah. Also, my useless follower has sucked in the mystique instead of the damn notoriety.
Interesting. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Is there only one Mystique?
There's only one mystique, and mystique is not even that bad. So now we still.
But could you just send them on the same journey again immediately?
Yeah, it just
like
means
now.
yeah. Except they gave the mystique back and more rumors. So
you are loving them rumors.
we're just gonna follow up on the rumor now because we're gonna go on a recruiting spree and we're gonna have notoriety and Spencer's gonna make some evidence and then we're just gonna have to deal with that later on. So Mirror of Glory, associate thing, law to recruit. It's giving me restlessness. So how are you feeling about this game so far? How do you think it's gone?
I don't know. I actually feel like the risks haven't been as bad as the last one. You're building up your portfolio of chaps quite healthily.
Ah, so we have a winter. We have a winter believer now. Look, here we go.
Wow, there we are.
Yeah.
I am finding it confusing that you're keeping all your worrisome cards on the far left of the side rather than the far right next to the inspector.
It's just because I look there more. I can put them on the right if it makes you feel better.
Well, if you don't look at the right very much, is it worth shuffling? Oh, I think we've worked this out before. You can't do a Command and Conquer style click and drag, can you?
No, that would be way too easy.
It'd be far too useful.
Yeah. Just gonna keep working. So
This is Cultist Simulator, not useful. Useful program.
oh, look, we've got Neville. Neville's here to join the party.
Longbotty. Haven't seen him yet. What does he look like? Oh yes.
Right, Cat Caro finally is a lantern believer. Hey.
And the people rejoiced.
So I feel like we should start upgrading her as soon as possible. But let's see what Enid has to offer the party.
Enid?
Yeah, come on,
Nothing.
Enid. What have
Come
you?
on. Enid?
So, did we say that not many of them actually have multiples? Like 3? Was there only 2 unique named people for most of them? Is that what we were?
Oh, that was my understanding or recollection was that something like 2 or 3 of them have 3 people uniques, and the rest have 2, I think.
Okay. So we now have 1 of each, which means Neville has to be at least a double up. He could, in theory, be a 3rd moth. Which wouldn't be really that useful, would it? That would be rather annoying.
So I haven't been paying attention. Are they all the same colour when they're like whatever they are? Not disciples, just scrubs off the street. Have they all got a blue
No,
background?
no,
or is
they've
it...
all got different backgrounds, I think, haven't they? Cat Caro was always yellow. Enid was always blue.
Oh, I haven't even noticed that. So, do you know if that's interchangeable between different games? Like, will Cat Caro always be, whatever it is, the honeypot lantern lore?
I think they always will be the same thing because they're
So you think Rose
their
is a nice
description.
person only?
Neville pauses before he speaks. He flinches easily. He's sensitive to deeper matters.
He sounds like a prick. Nah, that's a terrible thing to say.
Enid speaks softly, and sometimes her gaze doesn't focus on anything visible. She sees things that others do not.
What are they?
They're both lock.
Lock.
So
Wow.
they see things that other people don't see.
Dead people.
This isn't the Sixth Sense.
Kind of is.
Kind of is.
If they're sensing stuff that other people can't, that would be an extra sense. The question is whether there are only 5 senses, which I believe has been.
Don't start this. We had this conversation at work.
disputed.
It took like 4 hours, and nobody could agree. Some people were saying that there's only 5. Some people were saying there's 6.
It was on QI. There's many more than 5.
27 and all sorts.
Yeah, because think what are the standards? Come on, there's touch, there's smell, there's sight, there's hearing, and what's the other one?
Taste.
Taste. There we are. Right. Well, touch is broken down into a few different categories, so they would argue there's more. Temperature.
Yeah.
That's not
Someone was
that's
trying
not
to argue
pressure.
that air pressure was a thing and stuff.
Yeah, that was one of them. Is the something brushing your leg is completely different to constricting it. There's a
No.
I think your brain. Well, yeah, because your brain uses a completely different section to detect that, like the ability to understand pressure as opposed to just knowing something's touching it at all. Like if I if I stroked the bottom of your foot and it was a little bit ticklish, I don't just push my finger harder and harder and all you feel is a harder and harder tickle. The sensation completely changes, right?
I don't know if that means it qualifies as a completely different sense, though.
Well, I believe biological scientists do, and neurological. I wonder what else there is. There must be a. I suppose there's nothing I'm going to find because you guys are all pretty internet savvy, so I'm sure all the Google web pages were coming out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, here's one. Gravity.
Yeah, but you don't have a sense of gravity.
Well, no, you know when you're upside down. So that's a form of sense, isn't it, right? Because
you know when you're upside down unless you're underwater.
Oh, I didn't.
If somebody spins you and dunks you underwater, you don't know which way is up.
Except that water goes up my nose.
It goes up your nose regardless of whether you're upside down.
No, I can. No, I can. Right, because I always used to have this problem as a kid. I used to swim in a swimming pool and I'd go really deep and I'd be absolutely fine. And if I went upside down, then it would go up my nose and I'd feel sick. I reckon it would take you, after a vivid spinning, a while to correct yourself, but I believe you eventually would.
Okay, well.
And second argument, water is adding something else into the mix there, right? So, but by the same logic, if I blasted white noise at you really loudly and you couldn't hear me playing, I don't know, music or speaking to you, that's not an argument to say that you don't have a sense of sound at all. It's just that something's corrupting the sense you have. Do you know what I mean?
Yep, I suppose.
Here we are, shower thoughts.
Ooh, I wonder if that's enough. That is not enough.
Not enough what? What are you up to?
I'm trying to put enough lantern into an upgrading disciple ritual to make her the next level above disciple.
How much do you
And
need?
a consciousness of radiance takes it to 13, and 13 is not enough.
Hell's teeth! That's... Did we on our travels accidentally find out what the figure was?
No, I don't think we did.
Right.
I do not know this
'Cause-
figure if we did find out what this figure was.
What has it been so far? Has it been like 3-9 or something like that? Or
Is it? It's any and 8.
wow. So, I mean, I'm going to assume that the next level isn't 64, but you know.
I don't think
Or-
it would be.
Or if I actually, oh no, that's right. I thought I'd done the math wrong then.
So
Although I don't know if it even counts as doing math.
there we go. I thought I was missing a health then, but I remember I studied it. So I was being clever. I was planning on getting an affliction and then dreaming it with vitality. Go me. I don't really know how to progress. We need to start doing... I've been saying that the whole time, haven't I? We need to start doing expeditions.
Yeah.
So
Why
maybe
don't we stop? Isn't it because we were getting notoriety from it?
no, we stopped because we don't have enough aspects of anything other than... Well, we've not upgraded our lock followers, but we would if we had lock followers. We've only got enough followers for lock and moth obstacles.
Right, but but they're all disciples and believers.
Yeah.
But actually,
So
is believer
believer
disciples
is lower.
better than believer, right?
Yeah. So I need to go through and upgrade all of my believers into disciples before I go on an expedition. But just like, for instance, maybe you could have an inspiration as to what type of follower would be the right to send to Strathcone's residence.
Don't even know what that is.
That's an expedition. Right, so we now... Today's tasks were beyond him. Well, that's just not good enough, is it? It's just not good enough. Oh no, I have a dread in the dread clock. I keep forgetting to go to work as well.
Oh, you're terrible for that.
I know.
Terrible.
Well, you should be reminding me, right?
No, that's not not my job, surely.
An awareness of appetite. That's not what I wanted. So should we keep looking for followers while we upgrade them? An icy atmosphere. Glimmering. I don't want glimmering.
Yeah, I guess, because you're going to need them as long as
Like
the risks don't outweigh.
Yeah, I feel like this session has been mostly just consciousness of radiance. That's enough to upgrade a follower. We need those.
It occurs to me that you probably would want a knife, a grail, and a moth.
A knife, a grail, and a moth.
Yeah.
Not just one.
Oh yeah. Is it and sorry or?
Or.
I think this question came up last time, didn't it?
So we actually have enough moth. We could risk it.
For a mothy biscuit. Are you the kind of general that risks their troops for the greater good?
I'm well known.
Disgusting.
Well known.
Well known for it.
Absolutely. There's the concept of trading was established
established by my family long ago.
No, it was in the art of war.
Or swapping something for greater value.
Yeah, like you should only engage in a battle if you stand to gain more than you lose proportionally in comparison to your equivalent sizes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you can't go into a war with the thinking that every life is so sacred that no one can die, because then you're not going to ever defend your right to have your property, are you? As you were?
Yeah. No, sorry, I was just reading this. We're entering Strathcone's residence. I don't want a buzzing in the brain. I didn't particularly want a first of truth.
Don't want a buzzing in the brain.
No, that's not what we were after at all. We want more rumours. Give me them tasty, peculiar rumours. Right, so we've got some erudition. Did I have some
so tasty?
I've got some glimmering. I've got some erudition. Let's grab... How long's on each of these? Let's grab some more glimmering.
Well, I'll tell you what. You just hum to yourself for a few moments.
Oh no!
I've got a trip of the urine variety.
Okie
beckoning.
dokie. It's all gone quiet. Wow, that's creepy. Right, let me just quickly check my work. Okay, right, let's carry on. What we got? She's winter now. I don't have anything to upgrade. Hey, that will do. I wonder if that's enough. $14 is not enough. Enid is a believer. So the Mantis is ready. There's my rumour that I wanted. We're gonna leave that for a little bit. We'll pass in silent secrecy. That sounds like a success to me. Ooh, someone's playing Scum. Let's ask them how it is. Let's pause it while I ask them. I don't think so. Enid, Neville. Oh, I didn't click start. Stupid.
Phew.
Hello. You took your time there.
Yeah, well, there was one last beer in the fridge.
Oh, okay. So their bewilderment.
No
is...
notable developments.
No. We got another rumour, but it's going to run out before we finish exploring Strathcome's residence. The hunter has got nothing to find.
Oh,
He's got nothing.
send him home.
Yeah. So I'm also trying to upgrade my lore. My Grail lore. The Watchman's Footsteps. That restlessness is enough for me to upgrade Neville. So we'll do Neville with the restlessness and the unmerciful mantra, and then we'll go back to work, build up our money, because I just used loads of it on an expedition.
Okay.
How much did I actually use? It was only 2 coins. Might have been 3. Strathcome's cozy sanctum, a fire smoulders in the grate. Ooh. Let's see, we've got some money. Porter, a disciple. Oh no, they're the people I sent, obviously. So we got a book. We got a book. Rose pearl dust.
Rose pearl dust.
Pearls are sacred to the witch and sister, especially those of this colour. They have been used in protective rites, among others. And bitter black salts. No ordinary. Oh, I can't talk. It's just these words that no ordinary chemist could produce these dark gleaming crystals, not without a touch of the forge. Ooh.
Touch of the forge.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well,
That
we
noise.
have a forge
Ooh.
disciple, so we can use these for summonings if we need to. Right, so now we are free to go and get some more followers because our explore verb is free. We are also incredible. I can't talk. I just the words just don't come out anymore.
The words fail me.
They
It's
do.
okay. Look, Spud. Let me be your mouth. Let's say, we need to come up with some sort of communication method. You make a series of clicks, and I'll speak for you.
Yeah, I don't think you can understand my clicks. That wasn't a click, but it was a fun noise.
That's my droplet noise.
So Neville has been upgraded. So what's next on the old?
Well, they're all disciples.
They are all disciples. So we still have St. Agnes Hospital. We could
Is
try
that a place to explore? Is it?
Yeah. And a cold scrap. I don't want that. I want a rumour. Oh, vitality.
Saint Agnes to me sounds like a heart or a lantern kind of place.
Well, we might have to give that one a miss then. We've got the Forgotten Mithrium, which
Mithrium.
was definitely.
We talked about that before. Not this time, but
we went there
previous.
last time. That was our first ever successful.
Yeah, I think that was a lantern or knocking on heaven's door.
And then we've got Cater and Hero Limited.
Cater and what? Oh.
Oh, I didn't successfully upgrade my red secrets. But we do have new books to read.
Forge and lantern.
So things that we don't have yet then. Just keep going, just keep getting those rumours. Actually, we had a pleasant day.
Pleasant day.
We had a way to get more. We had a way to get more forgotten rumours, didn't we? By sending out our heart follower to get more rumours. He might also get rid of this notoriety for me, which would be extra handy. Have a vitality. Let's go to work. Building up that money. That gets rid of our dread clock. Thank you, pleasant day. I think we're doing all right. So that's the Forsaken Reach. So I think we said that was the one that you just keep getting more of.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Oh, that just gave us a furtive through. So the Book of the Centipede. In the mid-1860s, one Madame Yee presented an entertainment based, she claimed, on this book. Okay. My Greek skills are too limited. No, they are not. Translate this book. My Greek skills.
Languages aren't in different levels in this, are they?
No, I don't think so.
You don't have like basic, intermediate, master. That'd be a whole other pile of arse, wouldn't it?
Hmm. Right, so I need to dream away my affliction with vitality. So let's get that done quickly. Notoriety.
So what were we saying earlier? Are there still like what 3 or 4 whole levels of the Mansus we've never been to?
Yep, we've still not figured out how to get through the stag door.
Right. Which seems to be a different puzzle out of some sort of compendium, pre-written puzzles that
Yeah,
there is a one-shot answer to, and
yeah,
we have to find that answer.
yeah.
I take it the answer's never found in somewhere like the bookshop or something. You're not just like
I don't
completely out
know.
of luck.
I think
Like,
it's
I
one
feel
of.
like that'd be a. You go.
I think it's one of these lore things.
What
I
more
think
things? What are you on about?
one of our laws. I think these, the words that walk and an unmerciful mantra. I think one of those is going to be the answer to the riddle. Yeah, we're just now getting more Forsaken Reaches. What can you complete the Forsaken Reach with?
What's that you can reach? Is it split? Treacherous grounds? Watchers?
I don't know.
Is there more detail? Like, can you read any more into it?
Along the grey river banks of the rotting river, the warehouses wait. Perhaps I can identify one where an unusual cargo is stored. Sounds like we need more people. Oh, so because our hunter is erratic, he managed to make evidence, even though there was no evidence to make.
Clever girl.
This guy definitely has to die.
Alright, you need to get some hints. Hinters. The hinter.
So that just gave me another... Yeah, but he said he almost always survived.
Oh, against an onslaught.
Against mythical beings.
Oh. Isn't your edge person got like, we think a 7 out of 10 chance? Or is that just expeditions?
I think it's a 7 out of 10 chance, but if it fails and dies, then we won't have any edge people to do actual expeditions.
Yeah, but this guy is just generating evidence randomly. I think that's more dangerous. Don't you think?
So who's Rose? Rose is our knife, our knife spurt.
Nice.
Right, Hobson's going. He's got to go.
Hobson.
Right, so we keep looking for these rumours. Let's go back to work. Just kind of spinning plates until we've got enough people. But we haven't lost anybody, so you know the next person we recruit should, in theory, be a double up. Right, let's get some.
Oh, we're missing one though, aren't we?
No, the heart guy's currently on a mission.
I'm thinking of the purple one.
The purple one we've got 2. Actually, where is my heart person? Oh, there he is, Leo. I hadn't put him back in his place. That's just a hanger-on. We don't want a hanger-on.
What about the purple guys? Where are they?
Enid and Neville.
No, right of them.
Oh, you don't. I don't think you get followers in that one.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're not normal laws. They're the forgotten histories. They're different for some reason. Right. So still.
Oh, we'll stick him at the bloody end then.
Oh, but there's 12 of them, and I can't be asked. My minion has returned.
There's 11 on the other side. Sorry, carry on.
My minion has returned with a trophy.
Is it the corpse?
It is.
Is that really a trophy?
Good old Rose. Doing the mirror of
Doing
glories.
God's work.
Not God's work. There are no gods here.
I don't know, you're seeking something out.
Yes, but we're
Actually,
doing
whatever this is,
doing it scientifically. It's not religious, is it?
Is it? I don't know.
It's kind of scientific. Like we're constructing formulas. You know, religion isn't formulaic like this is. You can't, like, if you say this prayer and then do this ritual, God will send you £100,000 in the post.
Well, no, but that's only because none of this stuff exists in our world. Like, in their world, I presume this falls under some sort of religion. Although, what's the difference between a religion and a cult? Is cult brainwashing?
I don't think it has to be brainwashing. Hey, we got our room now.
I wonder what it comes from. So, like, is there a more complicated word to culture somebody? To cultivate?
I think you've gone too far.
These are the questions that people are asking. Anyway. Your army's looking pretty good.
Yep. I've paid for some entertainment to get rid of our dread clock. Keeping on top of that. Let's explore our rumour. We've got 3 hangers on that I haven't bothered recruiting. I probably should, because that would increase the likelihood of anything bad happening to followers happening to pawns and not to actual people we care about.
Do we know if pawns automatically get destroyed before important people?
I don't think they actually do, but the more you have of them, the higher the chance that they'll get picked. Ooh.
Very true. Well, if it's... Well, even if it's not equal, yeah. It just will, won't it?
No, admittedly, it'll only be like a 4 in 12 chance or whatever. Right, Mantis. I don't want restlessness. I didn't particularly want that either, but that's fine. Passion. Wood. That's an erudition. That's what I wanted. Right, so new follower, Pope. So we're going to recruit Pope. Unorthodox Catholic with a mystic streak and an untrimmed beard. Right, so let's try and upgrade our red secrets again.
When you say try, what goes wrong?
It depends what it wants to eat. So it will ask for either erudition or glimmering, and if you don't have the right one at the right time, then it fails. Yeah, so we found the stag door.
Selfish.
We found the stag door, we found the white door, we found the wood. So we still haven't found the spider door, the peacock door, or the tricuspid gate. It's just not giving me my rumours. Give me my rumours. Leo. So let's recruit Pope. With any luck, he'll be a lantern or a forge, because I think that's what we need to go on our expeditions, right?
Which ones?
Lantern or forge, I think.
Yeah, which expedition are you going on, though?
All of them. We've got 5 expeditions to do. And we could get many, many more. Like we could explore a furtive truth, and I think that will give us a higher level expedition. Right, so Pope.
I think lanterns pretty good for all of them except for Strathcoins.
Right, so Pope is a lantern. Did I have some dread?
So Saint Agnes, no worries. Catering Hero, no worries. Forgotten Mithrium, no worries. Forsaken Reach. That's what I don't understand. Repeatables apparently can come in 2 forms, I guess.
Right.
So, Saint Agnes, for example, do you see the words Dry Soul Curse anywhere?
I think that will show up once you explore it.
Right. I'm not 100% then.
Well, it'd be nice if we could get a couple more guys. Just get them all lined up. I suppose I can't upgrade him to a disciple until I have an acceptable thing. So let's just send Leo out to do some preaching. I suppose it is a religious thing, isn't it? I'm sending him out to charm the people, get them on our side. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay.
I must admit, just from the little tiny rumblings and readings I've seen about vaults,
Yeah.
considering there is I suppose this depends on how high level the people are, because if they fail, they can die. There's a chance they'll die.
Yeah, I know. I've had that happen.
That sounds like a very end game pursuit, you know. Especially if some lore only has like 2 unique people.
So there we go. We've got Crowkiss Hill.
Crowkiss. Do we have that already?
No, that's new. So I think that's a level 2 one. It's a different color. So we're gonna have another person to deal with.
Why'd you say that?
Because he's up here and he's already sucked in some notoriety. We have an
Oh,
adversary.
I didn't even spot it.
Did you not? I'm on the ball
They
today.
they could have. Yeah, I know, but they could have made it a more shocking color, like bright red or something, right?
More
Like
of it.
blood red, something
Yeah.
to latch onto.
Who is it? Connie Lee. Heiress, suffragist, and adventurer. So what's her bag? She's tenacious. This hunter will survive perhaps one physical assault in 3, even when the attack would otherwise be unstoppable. This hunter will usually survive attacks by creatures of the Mantis, even if those attacks would otherwise be unstoppable. At least you can't make evidence out of nothing.
Jeez, yeah. Yeah, that's true. You can just be careful around her, can't you?
Yeah.
So what's that? It's basically your chance of success is divided by 3.
It looks like it, yeah.
Is that kind of it?
1 in 3. So 2/3.
So you've now got 2.
So it's not guaranteed.
So, hang on.
It's
hang
like
on, no,
it's like a reroll
She'll survive 1 in 3.
that would otherwise kill her.
Oh right, okay.
So I
So
presume it works
you've-
out whether
well-
it would normally kill her, and then if it does,
Well,
then it rolls it again, and there's a 1 in 3 chance that she survives anyway.
Yeah, because it's a 70% chance that you'd be successful anyway, right? Right now.
Yeah, that's what we think.
So can we divide that by 3 and times that by 2, or take a third off? Does that work? 2.6, let's say 5.33333. Is that now your
So only
out of 10?
50, only a 50% chance she dies.
5.3 recurring? Is that your chance of
Yeah.
killing her? Bastard. And even if you had a master level person, it would only be a 2/3 chance.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
It's not great, is it?
No, considering I think the failure is death, right?
No, failure is a chance to die or a chance to come back empty-handed.
Okay.
Right, well, she's doing her search now. But we've got nothing bad on the table. So we're going to keep working.
This is right. So this is really what the summons are for, isn't it? It's to
To have someone
send something
you can throw back.
die that somebody to die that you don't really care if they.
So we
get
could try and even
bum-joed.
though but the problem is if it fails, then you get notoriety. She knows that you've attacked her.
Yes.
So that's not a good way of staying under the radar.
Okay, so the new question is, can we live with her?
Even if we kill her, someone else is going to turn up.
And like you said, she can't invent evidence, which was the most worrying thing before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as we're careful, we only have 1 notoriety, and then we keep cleaning our board with our charming person, who's not getting me any more rumours. I'm not happy with this fact.
I'm waiting for that inspector that's called something like Bumble Bumpskin. 9 out of 10 times loses the evidence. 1 out of 10 times doesn't turn up to work.
No, because it'd be like, a kind of 8 in 10 chance that he loses the evidence. A 1 in 10 chance he doesn't turn up to work, and then a 1 in 10 chance he happens to catch you in the act at the donut shop and instantly arrest you.
Ends the game.
That kind of cosmic randomness just.
It could be all over.
It could be the end.
1 out of 10 times.
Right, we've got a dread clock running. Should we try and sort it with some money? Hey Connie, look after this evidence for 50 seconds for me. We have a believer. That gives me a glimmering. I didn't need a glimmering, but I've got a contentment for free, so that's fine. I really need... I need something with some lantern aspect. It doesn't have to be a lot, just some lantern aspect would do.
What somethings are you talking about? What kind of things?
A consciousness of radiance has lantern. Restlessness actually has lantern, so you can use that up. We've got ourselves a rumour. So I'm going to recruit one of these hangers on while we're waiting. There goes our tentative evidence. A fleeting memory does not have any lanterns, so I can't use that. I've got some erudition. That's fine. Light in the skull. Right, so that's recruited one hanger on. Let's do the next one. So we've got Laidlaw and acquaintance. A tinkerer and mechanic with an uncanny knack. I bet he is a forge. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I haven't really got a working knowledge of their skill sets yet.
So forgers are like tinkerers and they make things.
Okay, well that certainly seems to fit. I can see where your theory is coming from.
Yeah, the heart people are kind of charming. All of their lore is about like rhythm and music and stuff like that. The chalice people are all about, you know, kind of blood and appetites and stuff like that. Winter seems to be cold and death.
Okay. Yeah, they don't get invited to many parties then.
Yeah. Lantern is about the light that leaks from a fiercer place. I love that. I love that so much when it says it. And I think Moth is about being sneaky and in the shadows, but not like in an aggressive way. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, more like that kind of like stuff when you're in a room on your own and you think you see something out the corner of your eye, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
It's there.
The sneaky.
Might not necessarily be trying to interfere with you, but it's there.
Like the one that they're like the people who you know, sneak into the police station and break the evidence out without anyone ever knowing.
Yeah. So they're not just running up to people and snapping their necks and moving on to the next one.
Yeah, whereas that's really what the knifey
Stabbies are about. Yeah.
Yeah. So we need something we can use to upgrade. Oh, another erudition. We don't need erudition. I should probably go back to work. So he was
That's a rule,
forged.
or-
I was correct. So we need a consciousness of radiance. Perfect. That'll do for one of them. So let's do you. Grab the table. You. And a consciousness. So that'll get our second forge disciple online, ready to go.
Online.
Some glimmering. Just keep exploring this thing. Let's try and get another rumour just in case. I wonder how we get the other doors. There has to be a way. There has to be something that we're missing. I'm missing.
I don't know, because I mean, do you think that using the doors you've already got might lead you to them?
Well, using the white door led me to the stag door.
Right. And you haven't been able to use the stag yet, have you?
No, we haven't figured out
So that might be the thing we're missing.
what must open. I don't know. Right, so there we go. We now have a forged disciple. I just would like not a buzzing of the brain. Oh, I missed the rumour. Passion. Wood. More glimmering. Aha! Fleeting memory. No, that was moth. Damn. Hey! Contentment. I can use contentment. So we can do Mirror of Glory, Bob, Unmerciful Mantra, Contentment. Go. So that'll get.
What about that, yeah?
That'll make Bob a. Ooh. That'll make Bob a disciple
Bob
instead
A?
of a believer. And we got our peculiar rumour.
So I'm sure I've asked this question before, but what happens when you have maxed out all the uniques? Will it just start throwing disciples? What do we think?
I don't actually.
Sorry,
know.
not disciples. I mean, you know what I mean. Pawns.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's a reasonable assumption.
Right, so I've upgraded my Grail Lore all the way up to whatever level that is, the same level as our Winter and our Lantern Lore. So a delightful sacrament. One could listen over and over. These are the words that make the sacrifice sweet. Okay.
Sweet.
Right, so Pope is a believer. So do we
You
think...
better be after all that.
Do we think...
Sorry, but believer's not good.
Do we think we have enough to begin an expedition? Ooh. Isabet. Or should we recruit Isabet first?
Do you know what? You don't know what she's going to be yet, no?
No, not until you finish it. I'm gonna hold my notoriety just in case. Isabet is a believer of the moth, so she's our third moth. What do you reckon? Should we go for it?
Yeah, why not?
Right, so I reckon Cater and Hero Limited is going to be Lantern.
Sounds reasonable. Should I think more carefully about that?
Maybe you should. But I'm fairly confident. Maybe you should also think carefully about St. Agnes Hospital. So what have we got? Treacherous
St. Agnes.
ground. Treacherous
Yes.
ground. Forge or lantern? We've already stuck 10 lantern in there.
Ah, where did you see treacherous ground?
So that when you click on the verb for the expedition, it adds
Yeah.
icons. So you can see what you've already put into the clock, basically. So you can see that this is Catering Hero Limited, that we've sent Cat Caro and Pope, that we put 2 money in it, and then on the first cycle it's generated Treacherous Ground. So we need 4
Right.
lantern.
So that happens after you've already sent them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna put the money in there. Right. The watchman will clear our sight so that we can pass without error. So I think that means I don't need to do anything. It doesn't say it needs funds. It doesn't say it needs anybody else. It just says, you know, this is good.
Yeah, I guess you got what, some time before they come back and you find out if they failed or not.
We're mud splattered and thorn scratched, but we've made it through. Right, hang on, I need to definitely dream. So we've done it, we've done another expedition. An eventful day. Oh, what? Okay, it's just taking more time. I don't know whether I should be chucking money into this or not. I'm going to put one in just in case.
I think they can run out of funds, and
Yeah, but
that'll
It doesn't
cause
say
it to
that.
fail.
Yeah, it doesn't say that they've run out of funds.
What? It
Here
doesn't
is-
tell you.
Well, it doesn't say at the moment. Give us something good. It's going to give us notoriety. So, funds, notoriety.
Your fav.
Funds. We've got all the funds back. Pope's back. Cat's back. And we got on Matthias and the Amethyst. Is that an L? Imago transformation. These diagrams and illustrations, even across the centuries, are elegant, hypnotic, and occasionally erotic. In Aramaic. I can't speak Aramaic. I've got Greek, Latin, and Sanskrit.
You're so learned, and yet so far.
I know. Prince. His work will allow you to decipher. Is that Fusine texts? What is going on? And a bronze sphintra.
I want to say Fusine.
Fusine. So is that another language I can't speak? I feel like I've.
Fusine. It
has something in common with Latin and something else in common with the scratchings of maddened rats. Develop an understanding of the long-dead Fusine language. Okay. Cool. Right, so this restlessness... Got my health back. This restlessness I need to use to upgrade Isabet. So now I will be able to speak Fusine, whatever that is.
Fucine, yeah?
Yeah. So let's do mirror, Isabet, restlessness. Scholar, Fusine. Pretty sure that's made up. So St. Agnes Hospital.
There's a place in Italy called Fusine Lake, and I found some weird quote saying that in the local area in Italy, it was the language that witches spoke. But that just... I don't know. It sounds like a leap. Either way.
Okay. We're doing the hospital, by the way. Risking it.
I think that was Hearty Lantern, wasn't it?
It was. So Isabet is here. She's now a disciple as well. So we've got a nice stable of disciples. If you could call them that.
Stable. Well, yeah. Staples, and they might die any moment.
Our power is stronger than the power that was here. The curse won't touch us. Oh look, that's eaten one of the coins. Okay, so that's how that works.
But does that mean you need to have at least 1 to 2 coins in it every time?
I think so, yeah.
So how many's in it right now?
Well, there's one left in it.
Right, but...
Oh, it's done. Right, so we got the money that we didn't spend back. We got our notoriety. We got our 2 people back. And then we got some more salts. Pigments. And another bronze sphintra, which I don't know what to do with. So the Forgotten Mithrium. We did that last session, didn't we? We did it with Locke, I'm sure. So let's do that.
I'm trying to recall.
The Locke guys are going.
Lantern knock.
Knock is the lock one. I'd always get them. Yeah. So, a hidden door. Hidden doors can be found with lantern or knock. So yeah. We could have done it with our lantern people. Lantern people seem the most useful.
Yeah, they're pretty flexible. But don't these vaults or areas or whatever come in like levels? So could it be that later on they're a bit,
I think
you know, pansy?
I think higher level areas just have more obstacles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my room is going to run out. Faint lines in stone, a surface that yields to pressure. We found it. The hidden door moves with a grating shudder and a shower of dust.
Whew.
So I'm not going to get to use the room where I found, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. We should probably...
This is almost like a subtle development on a text-based adventure or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're getting all these wonderful in-depth descriptions about stuff that you got to have a little think about and
Right, so that one's finished.
have a guess.
Yeah, so we always get that one money back if it's not spent. And Neville comes back, as does Enid.
When you say always,
well, so
twice
far,
in a row.
3 times in a row.
3 times. Okay, yeah, three's not terrible.
Right, so Noonstone. Noon, the saying goes, is not what it was, but this polished stone still retains the sunset glow. A whispering amulet. It knows what I desire, or I imagine that it does. What is this?
I don't know, but I just realised I should have issued a 10-minute warning.
No.
Ah!
Avant-garde
Cried the man
choreographer.
that'll be awake all night.
Yeah, avant-garde choreographer Nicholas Kier supposedly incorporated this tantra into his menacing ballets. I cannot study this.
Why not?
It's written in Sanskrit.
Ugh.
I can speak Sanskrit. So we could do that. So 10-minute warning, you say?
Um.
So let's
Yeah.
do that. Charm. Yep, go. Let's try and get rid of some notoriety. Quickly. Forgotten Chronicle. So we're finding... That's good. So we've read the Tantra... Oh, we've translated the Tantra. We haven't read it, so let's read the Tantra. Let's remember... Have I got any dread on the table? I don't have any dread on the table. Oh, it's annoying. I'm about to have a dread clock and my contentment's going. Right. Should we risk a Forsaken Reach as well then? And let's actually remember to go to work. I am ill.
So how many trips will that be that you've gone on?
So we're going to send the... Should we send the lantern guys for this? This will be our 4th? Oh.
Forsaken Reach.
Who could hear this and remain unmoved? The sleeping, the dead, the earth, and the sky?
See, the Reach looks like a 50-50 to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it could be Forged Lantern, or it could be Edge Grail Moth.
Edge Grail Moth. Moth wouldn't be a problem. What we got? Watchers.
Yep, that's Edgegrail Moth. I believe.
And treacherous ground is forge or lantern. Edge grail moth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to start sending some moth people to assist. Right, so let's send 2 people. 2 moth people. Ooh, don't forget that. Let's get rid of that. Affliction. Our investigator is investigating, but we'll
Just tell him to calm down.
she will find she will find nothing. Right. Mud splattered and thorn scratch, but we've made it through.
Cool. What'd you get?
Well, it's still spinning. The clock's still spinning. Alright, let's got our health back. Let's go to work. Oh, that's just messed up my table. Why is it not going back where it came from? Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Oh no. All my carefully laid out lore. Splattered. Look closer. Keep looking. Now close your eyes. Is he Forge? He's Forge. I thought we had 2 Forge people. He's Forge. He's not hard. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put more money in it because I'm worried.
What do you think will happen? Well, okay. So if they run out of money, they just what? They die? Or they fail?
They have a chance to
Or
die? Or I don't know. Right, the Watchers have disappeared from the bottom bar, so I think we've defeated the Watchers.
It's going a bit too well.
There's no such thing as too well.
Yeah, sure there is. Like something can work too well, right?
No, definitely not. It is
Like
finished.
the links effect. I think would be a classic example. I think like getting the favour of the opposite sex a little bit would be quite promising for most people, but having literally half the planet stampede to get a piece of you might mean that it's worked too well.
Maybe.
As articulated in that Buffy the Vampire episode.
I've not seen this episode. I haven't watched much Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, I've never watched it chronologically, I must say. I think I've seen 80% of it through bits and pieces. But then it was a bit of a growing up show, wasn't it? You know? On or before The Simpsons, I can't remember.
I thought 15 would be enough to upgrade, but it's not. 15 is not enough. So are we fairly confident that we can just... Uh-oh. We're at a double dread clock.
Double Dread.
Double
Double Dread is the perfect sentence to drop 5-minute warning on.
Is it now? There's a contentment. That'll do nicely. Oh no. Oh. Stop investigating me. Oh god. I pressed 1. I forget that 1 does that. An Iguvine Rite. Every door in the Mantis requires its sacrifice before it will open. Right. I have an idea. I'm not going to tell you what this idea is.
Why?
I am actually.
Yep, go on. Explain. Explain away.
So we've got the level 2 knock law, but we've also got 2 level 1 knock laws, and you can upgrade 2 of the same level into the next level above, but you need glimmering and erudition to do it.
Right, you haven't got either?
So I haven't got any of either, but we can get some by doing that and doing that.
Are there any risks associated, or is this just
It's just
a
time.
natural side effect and nothing else?
Yeah, it's just time spent doing this particular thing. So we can get some glimmering from this, I think. Right, so our hunter found nothing because I was holding our notoriety. So that's got me an erudition. Oh, that's got me a fascination. I don't know if I wanted that. Mantis. Ah, I wanted the other thing. Ooh, why are you starting another investigation already? That's a bit mean. I almost missed it. Right, so let's do some work. That was a bit harsh, wasn't it? She just finished one.
Panicked, hang on.
So we finished studying that. So let's... How many minutes have I got left? None.
In theory, none, but I'll give you one.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to this notoriety for 60 whole seconds then. Oh no, she's done. She's found nothing. My table's getting a bit messy.
Thank you for saying it.
I just don't...
The first step and all that.
The first step. Let's do that quickly. Yeah. And then we've got all of our health back, so let's do this. We're just going to quickly keep slapping things in here. A subtle fracture. So we have a dread clock running, which will eat dread and cause us to lose the game, but we also have a fascination clock. An icy atmosphere. No, I don't want that.
Which is worse.
Well, the fascination clock needs dread to make it go away, so if I get some dread, I can make the fascination clock go away. But
which eats which first?
I think it depends on which one's further through its cycle when it appears, which is quite annoying. So we're just going to go back to work.
It's incredibly tense, but I'm going to have to bow out.
Ah, okay, we'll save. So this is going to get me a level 2 knock law, not lock. Which I can then use with my other level 2 to get the next level. I suppose this is level 3. Yeah.
This game's ramping up to be a pretty solid playthrough so far.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty successful. I don't have any erudition left, that's a problem. That might fail. Anyway, shall I save this and we'll
Yeah,
call
get
it a night?
get it on save.
Excellent. Right, well, thanks for coming along, dude. And tomorrow shall be 2-point hospital day.
Yeah, are we all off the recording and all that?